got a rusted rig and a half-torn map. Coffee's cold and the brakes still slap. Another back road, another town where hopes go up, then tumble down.
I've hauled steel, I've hauled grain. Now I'm hauling heartache in the rain.
Each mile's a tale I never told. Each dent's a promise that went cold. I'm driving a truckload of broken dreams, from the edge of hope to forgotten schemes. The radio hums a lonely tune as I chase the ghost beneath this moon. Love left me at the county line. Now I carry stories that ain't mine. On this long stretch the silence screams, just me and a truckload of broken dreams.
That diner girl in Abilene said I look like I'd lost a queen.
I smiled and tipped, then hit the road with memories heavy in the load.
Some dreams die, some just sleep, some get buried way too deep.
But I keep rolling, I don't stop, 'cause broken dreams still weigh less than none at all. Yeah, I'm driving a truckload of broken dreams through dust and doubt and gasoline. No destination, just moving on, hitching my past to the break of dawn. If I outrun what might have been, maybe I'll feel whole again. Till then I'll ride these worn out seams with a truckload of broken dreams, just me and the road, and all the dreams I couldn't hold. There's a cabin standing past the meadow lane, where the porch still creaks in summer rain. A mama's voice would drift through the open door, and daddy's boots echoed on the wooden floor. The scent of pine soaked in every wall, from winter nights to each spring's call. Even now, if I close my eyes, I'm back there laughing beneath the southern skies. That old house may be weathered and worn, but the pine wood smell still keeps me warm, like the arms of home wrapped round my soul. When the nights are dark and the wind turns cold, 1,000 miles can't wash it out. The pine wood smell in that old house. Grandpa's chair by the old stone hearth, the Bible worn from years of heart. We carved our names in the windowsill. Now the glass is gone, but I feel it still. It's not the roof or the paint that fades, it's the silence now where we once played. But one deep breath brings it all back clear. Like that house is whispering you're always near. That old house may be leaning slow, but the pine wood scent still seems to grow. Through memory's halls it calls me home, to the roots I've planted and seeds I've sown. Time may steal, but it can't cast out the pine wood smell in that old house. Yeah, I still breathe the pine wood smell in that old house. The fire's low, the wind is high, snow keeps falling from a silver sky. I pour a drink, I close my eyes, and there you are in the pale moonlight.
Your laughter echoes through the pines, like it did in warmer, sweeter times. But this old cabin's just too still since you walked away from that back hill.
You're the shadow in my winter dream, wrapped in flannel, lost in steam. By the window where you used to stand, cup in hand, wearing my old band. The cold cuts deep, the nights run long, but in my sleep you still belong. Though you're gone like melting streams, you're the shadow in my winter dreams. The rocking chair still creaks your name, your coat still hangs just the same. And every time I light the stove, I swear I see your breath and soul. Maybe spring will thaw my pain, but every snowflake says your name. You're the shadow in my winter dreams, a fading light, a silent scene. I reach for you through frosted panes, but you're just mist in window pane. Still I wait where the fire gleams, for the shadow in my window. Midnight moons hanging low in the sky. Gas tank near empty, but my soul's still high. Radio's humming a sad old tune as wheels spin lonely 'neath a silver moon. I left behind what I couldn't save, old dreams buried, no flowers on the grave. But there's a fire burning in my chest for the songs that never let me rest. Alone on the road to Nashville, with a beat-up heart and time to kill. Every mile's a memory I can't shake. Each turn's a price I had to take. No one waiting at the state line still, but I ain't done climbing that hill alone. But I've got my will on the road to Nashville. I see neon lights in the rear view fade, whiskey towns and dues I paid, voices of ghosts in the backseat hum, singing songs of where I came from. Maybe I won't make it far, maybe dreams don't shine like stars, but if I fall, I'll fall in key with a tune that still carries me. Along the road to Nashville, where the silence cuts deep and still, but I've got 6 strings and a broken past, and I ain't afraid of coming last. I'm chasing something I can't feel, but I know it's real. I know it's real. Yeah, I'm alone on the road to Nashville. Just me and the moon on the road to Nashville. Beneath our feet, crackling like secrets we couldn't keep. Your hand in mine felt warm, so true, but every breeze whispered I might lose you.
That porch swing danced with our old song. September stayed, but not for long. I kissed your hair, I held on tight, praying for
last fall.
Now the trees stand bare, the winds turn cold. This house feels big, this bed feels old. But in my mind, you're still right here, spinning in leaves, laughing so near.
I loved you like the last fall I'd ever known, with every color burning slow, like sunset flames on maple trees, like goodbye written in the breeze. I gave you all I had to give, like I knew we'd no more time to live. I loved you, darling, through it all. I loved you like the last fall. Yeah, I loved you like the last fall. Yeah, I loved you like the last fall. Scuffed up leather, faded soul, walk through summers, dance through snow. Every scratch tells a tale or two of a boy in love, and a love that flew. We hit the gravel, chased the moon, stole some kisses to a Conway tune. You laughed in the rain, I held your hand. Now I'm just a ghost of that young man. These old boots still carry me down dusty roads of memory. They've been through miles, and they've been through pain. Still hear your name in the pouring rain. I lace them up, but I can't outrun the days we had, the things we've done. Yeah, these old boots remember you better than I do. By the porch swing they still sit, muddy from the night you called it quits. I never cleaned them, never could, like they're holding on, 'cause I never would. These old boots still carry me down dusty roads of memory. They've been through miles, and they've been through pain. Still hear your name in the pouring rain. I lace them up, but I can't outrun 'cause it's all I know. But these boots, they won't let go. In a cabin down the holler, past the cornfield rows, stood a quiet man with hands of worn-out hoe. Each night he'd light that old flame and sit in silence, whispering Mama's name. The glow would flicker on his weathered face, like memories dancing through time and grace. He never said much, but I always knew his heart was a fire that burned straight and true. That oil lamp still shines in my mind, like a beacon from a simpler time. And I see his shadow leaning on the wall, tall and strong, never feared the fall. Though the years have dimmed the flame I knew, I still chase his light in all I do. A guiding star, a silent vow, that oil lamp and my father's shadow. He'd hum a hymn when the wind got cold, teach me right from wrong in stories told. His boots by the door, his coat on the chair, like he never really left from there. Sometimes I sit with the lights all low, just me, the lamp, and the man I know. Still hear his voice in the creek of pine, saying, son, you'll be just fine. That oil lamp still burns in my soul, like the fire in him I'll never let go. Though the house is empty, the nights are long, his love lives on in every song. So I'll keep walking proud and slow, with his light behind wherever I go. Forever warm by the silent glow of an oil lamp and my father's shadow. Yes, an oil lamp and my father's shadow.
pulled off the road where the gravel gets thin, past the fence where the world used to end. The sky still stretches wide and blue over fields where the wildflowers grew. She was barefoot with daisies in her hair. Said one day, I won't be stuck here. I swore I'd follow, but never moved. Stayed behind where the wildflowers grew. She chased her dreams beyond these pines. I chased sunsets stuck in time. And every spring when the colors bloom, I still hear her laugh in the breeze that blew. She left in heels, I stayed in boots, right here where the wildflowers grew. I heard she sings on a neon stage somewhere far past the interstate, but I still sing her name to the moon every night where the wildflowers grew. She chased her dreams beyond these pines. I chased sunsets stuck in time. And every spring when the colors bloom, I still hear her laugh in the breeze that blew. She left in heels, I stayed in boots, right here where the wildflowers grew. Some roots hold fast, some wings will fly, but love don't fade, it just hides in the sky. She chased her dreams, I watched her go, and waved goodbye through a window's glow. And every spring, like deja vu, I find her smile in skies so blue. She left in heels, I stayed in boots, still waiting where the wildflowers grew. Yeah, I'm still here where the wildflowers grew.
Back when we believed in forever, held hands under the old oak tree, whispers in the summer wind, you were everything to me. We carved our names in the weathered bark, promised never to let go. Through every storm and darkest night, our love would always grow. Back when we believed in dreams and faith, in a love that time could never break.
when we believed in dreams and faith, in a love that time could never break. Through the years and miles we've seen, you're still the one I'm holding on to, my queen. Yeah, back when we believed, you're still my queen. I walk back down that old dirt road where the porch light used to glow. Your laughter soft like a gentle breeze still lingers in the willow trees. We carved our names in the weathered wood, made promises like we always would. But seasons changed and we drifted apart. Still you're written deep, deep in my heart. Echoes on the porch, whispers in the night, shadows of love in the pale moonlight. Though time has passed and we're worlds away, your memory's here and it's here to stay. The creak of the floor, the swing slow sway, takes me back to those long lost days when your hand was mine and the world was right underneath those stars so bright. Echoes on the porch, whispers in the night, shadows of love in the pale moonlight. Though time has passed and we're worlds away, your memory's here and it's here to stay. If I could hold time in my hands tonight, I'd bring you back and make it right. Echoes on the porch, whispers in the night, shadows of love in the pale moonlight. Though time has passed and we're worlds away, your memory's here and it's here to stay. Yeah, echoes on the porch, forever will play. Echoes on the porch, whispers in the night, shadows of love in the pale moonlight. Though time has passed and we're worlds away, your memory's here and it's here to stay. Yeah, echoes on the porch, forever will play. Dusty shelf, old Polaroids in a box, faded smiles, memories locked. Your denim jacket hanging on the chair, I swear I still feel you there. That summer night, beneath the firefly sky, we danced till the morning, just you and I. That the world was young and so were we, lost in love, wild and free. Faded Polaroids, but the feeling stays like a gentle song from those golden days. Though time has flown, I hold you tight in every frame. You're still my light. We walked down that dusty county road, shared secrets only lovers know. Though life pulled us apart miles away, your memory's never far away. Faded Polaroids, but the feeling stays like a gentle song from those golden days. Though time has flown, I hold you tight in every frame. You're still my light. If I could turn back just one more time, I'd relive those moments, make you mine. Faded Polaroids, but the feeling stays like a gentle song from those golden days. Though time has flown, I hold you tight in every frame. You're still my light. Yeah, faded Polaroids, you're still my light. We were young beneath that southern sky, with a love too wild to ever hide. Holding hands through the pouring rain, laughing through the heartache and pain. Those faded photographs on the wall tell the story of it all. Every smile, every tear we cried, echoes of a love that never died. Fading photographs, but the colors stay in my heart. You never fade away. Through the storms and the quiet nights, you're still mine forever, my guiding light. Years went by and the seasons changed, but the fire inside stayed the same. Through every turn and every fight, you were my reason, my shining light. Fading photographs, but the colors stay in my heart. You never fade away. Through the storms and the quiet nights, you're still my forever, my guiding light. If I could hold those days once more, I'd never let you walk out the door. Fading photographs, but the colors stay. In my heart you never fade away. Through the storms and the quiet nights, you're still my forever, my guiding light. Yeah, fading photographs, you're my light. We were young, reckless and free, running wild by the old oak tree. Your hand in mine, we chased the sun, believing love had just begun. Long nights under the moon's soft glow, whispers only we would know. Laughing loud, no care at all, until the day we watched it fall. Once we were wild, hearts on fire, burning bright with our first desire. Though the years have come and gone, that love still lingers on. Photographs worn and torn at the seams hold the echoes of our dreams. Though life has taken us separate ways, I carry you through all my days. Once we were wild, hearts on fire, burning bright with our first desire. Though the years have come and gone, that love still lingers on. If I could turn back time's cruel hand, I'd hold you closer, make a stand. Once we were wild, hearts on fire, burning bright with our first desire. Though the years have come and gone, and love still lingers on. Yeah, once we were wild, and it lives on. Dust kicks up on the old back road where we used to race with no load. The sun sinks low behind the pines, and I swear I hear those laughter lines. Grandma's porch swing creaks in the breeze, and Daddy's old truck's beneath those trees. The barn's still standing worn and gray, but the years have carried friends away. I'm driving slow on the back road home, where the heart is lost but never alone. Every mile's a story told of love and dreams and growing old. Though the world's changed, I'm not alone when I'm driving slow on the back road home. The creek still runs like a whispered prayer through fields of gold and summer air. I close my eyes, I'm 10 again, run barefoot through the summer rain. I'm driving slow on the back road home, where the heart is lost but back road home. Time rolls on, but memories stay like fading light at the end of day. I'm driving slow on the back road home, where the heart is lost but never alone. Every mile's a story told of love and dreams and growing old. Though the world's changed, I'm not alone when I'm driving slow on the back road home. Yeah, driving slow on the back road home.
I found that old paper in the drawer last night, folded and yellow, still holding tight to words I wrote with a trembling hand, when I still thought you'd understand.
I started with darling, I hope you're well, then poured out a heart too full to tell, of nights I waited, days I cried, and all the dreams we let slip by. But I never sent it, I just let it be, buried in silence and memory. It said I still love you, but now I know some things are better left untold. You never read the truth I'd spilled in the letter I never mailed. I signed it with love, no return address. Guess I was scared to feel regrets, so it stayed behind in that quiet place, a ghost of hope I couldn't face. 'Cause I never sent it, I just let it be, buried in silence and memory. It said I still love you, but now I know some things are better left untold. You never read the truth I'd spilled in the letter I never mailed. Now the ink is faded, the pain's still real,
but time don't soften what we feel.
I held it once, then set it down.
That letter never sent, never found. Sunset's pouring down like golden wine. Cicadas hum in the Georgia pines. Grandpa's boots tap a rhythm slow to the banjo picking soft and low.
Mama's humming in the kitchen light, biscuits baking, kids flying kites.
That old front porch where stories grow and dreams write strings of a banjo. Banjo on the front porch, play me home through dusty roads and hearts full grown. Every note a memory sweet of barefoot summers and front row seats. Life was simple, love was near. You could hear it all ring crystal clear in that banjo on the front porch, swinging slow, where time would stop and never go. Joe'd laugh and sip sweet tea. Granny'd smile just watching me. Learned to strum that second-hand tone like I was born with strings and bone. Banjo on the front porch, call me back to the wooden steps and railroad tracks, to the kind of peace you never buy that fades too fast but never dies. Now I'm gone, but when winds blow, I still hear that banjo soft and low on that porch where all my roots still grow. Yeah, that banjo on the front porch still plays in my soul. Sun's been beating down since early June. Ain't seen a drop, not even soon. The well ran dry and the creek don't sing. All that's left is dust on everything. My daddy's boots, they're worn like mine. Each step we take just draws a line in soil that once grew corn knee-high. Now it's just prayers to an empty sky. Cracked hands and dried up fields, working on hope the rain won't steal. Sweat and years in
hymn on the porch each night, while the stars look down with silent light. She says hard times ain't the end, my dear, they're just storms that ain't yet near. There's faith in the cracks and fire in the bone, and a man ain't meant to reap alone. So we wait like the earth, still and proud, with dust on our backs and hearts unbowed. Cracked hands and dried up fields still hold tight to what is real. Through every drought and broken plow, we plant with love, we don't ask how. Even if the rain forgets our name, we'll rise tomorrow just the same, on land that won't ever repay, but cracked hands still pray. Yeah, cracked hands still pray for rain someday. There's a rocking chair out on the porch, faces west where the sky turns torch. Two glasses wait like every day, but only one heart stays.
You used to hum as the sun sank low, barefoot laughter soft and slow. Now silence takes the second seat, and the wind talks back to me.
It's just me in that empty chair, sipping memories in the evening air. You left your shadow in the glow of the red and amber show. Though you're gone, I sit and stare, like you're still breathing somewhere there. Just me in that empty chair at sundown.
Neighbors pass and nod their heads. They know some things are best unsaid. I tip my hat and raise my glass to the love that couldn't last.
It's just me in that empty chair, sipping memories in the evening air. You left your shadow in the glow of the red and amber show. Though you're gone, I sit and stare, like you're still breathing somewhere there. Just me and that empty chair. Yeah, just me and that empty chair, waiting on a soul that ain't nowhere. Coffee warm in a paper cup, gas tank half full, engine fired up. Dust on the dash and a worn out map. The radio hums an old steel lap.
Headlights fade as night turns gold. Fields of corn and hearts grown old. 1,000 miles in my rear view glass, but this stretch of road feels like home at last.
Sunrise on Highway 9, painting the sky like a neon sign. Rolling through towns where the names don't stay, but memories still ride that lost highway. With every turn I feel alive, chasing dreams with the morning light. On Highway 9
I find my time.
That diner sign flickers through the haze, open all night like the good old days. She served me pie with a tired smile, said you look like you've been gone a while.
There's ghosts in the lines of every road.
Oh, love letters I never wrote.
But the dawn don't lie and the wheels still spin.
So I take a breath and drive again. Sunrise on Highway 9 bleeds through the trees like a church bell chime. It ain't the end, it ain't the start, it's just where I'm in this broken heart. The world feels soft in that amber shine, like forgiveness in a straight white line. Yeah, Highway 9, you're still mine. So I ride with the light into a brand new kind of night. On Highway 9. There's a road of clay where my boots still dream, past the cornfields and the cattle stream. A white church stands, paint faded and worn, like the hands that raised me since I was born.
Sunday morning, Mama dressed us right in hand-me-downs, eyes full of light. We'd walk that mile with heads held high to hear the bell ring against the sky.
Oh, the church bell in that dusty town rang like grace that trickled down through hungry hearts and worn-out shoes. It sang of hope we'd never lose. Though we had little, faith was found in the church bell's sacred sound. It still echoes when I turn around, that old bell in my hallowed town. Daddy's hands were calloused and cracked, but he bowed his head and never looked back. We prayed for rain, we prayed for peace, that bell would chime and hearts found ease.
Now I'm far from fields and roads,
chasing dreams down city roads. But when silence falls and I close my eyes, I hear that bell 'neath southern skies. Yeah, the church bell in that dusty town still rings when my world spins down, a melody of simple days, of humble love and heaven's grace. No matter where I hang my crown, that bell still pulls me back around to where my soul was truly found, by that church bell in a dusty town. It's a neon glow, neath a rusted sign, where the jukebox plays old Merlin wine. The stools all creak, the floorboards sigh, and the bartender pours without asking why. There's a picture on the wall from '83 of a rodeo king who used to be me. Now I just sip slow and drown my dreams at the last bar in town. The last bar in town don't judge a soul. It knows every heartache, every hope. You can lose your name, find a song, stay too late, but you're never wrong. It's a church for the lost, the night's soft crown, where the ghosts still dream at the edge of town. We toast to youth, to love, to pain. She smiles, says some things don't fade down, like the lights in the last bar in town. The last bar in town, where memories crawl across whiskey tables and bathroom stalls, where goodbye ain't said, just felt around in the hush of the last bar in town. So raise one high, let it all come down to the quiet in the last bar in town.
I parked 2 blocks away, heart racing like the rain. That old oak still stands guard like it remembers my name. The paint is peeling off the rails we used to climb, but I swear the porch light's still burning like old times. I knocked real soft, a stranger met my eyes, said I grew up here, just needed one more night. She smiled and said, come in, walk through the past. Some houses never forget where their first love lasts. This was the hall where I danced in bare feet to Mama's records on Friday at 3. The room where I dreamed of leaving this town, and the kitchen where my whole world spun around. I thought I was gone, thought I moved on, but the porch light's still on. She let me wander slow through rooms I used to know. The mirror still hangs crooked in the hallway down below. I found my name carved in the closet door, right next to Dad's height marks from '94. This was the hall where I danced in bare feet to Mama's records on Friday at 3. The room where I dreamed of leaving this town, and the kitchen where my whole world spun around. I thought I was gone, thought I moved on, but the porch light's still on. Sometimes we run just to chase something new, but coming home reminds us what's true. This house don't care what years have gone, it still holds me like I belong. This was the bed where I prayed my first prayer, the window I'd stare through like life out there. The laughter still echoes in these worn out walls, and I swear I just heard my mama call. I thought I was gone, thought I moved on, but the porch light's still on. Yeah, the porch light's still on, and maybe I was never really gone.
I found an old map in a dusty drawer, faded lines to a place I'd explored, where the creek bends slow and the wildflowers grow, where I learned to dream and let my heart roam. That little red barn with the creek
squeaky door, the tires swing that I can't see no more. But in my mind, still clear as day, a place that shaped me in every way. Where the map folds, there's a story untold of scraped up knees and secrets we hold. Though I've wandered far and wide alone, I'm always found where the map folds. Mama's voice calling me in the rain, Daddy's hands guiding through the pain. Those simple days I can't rewind, but in that place I'm never confined. Where the map folds, there's a story untold of scraped up knees and secrets we hold. Though I've wandered far and wide alone, I'm always found where the map folds. Somewhere in the folds of time, I keep that place forever mine. Where the map folds, there's a story untold of love and loss and the brave and bold. No matter where life's journey goes, I'm forever home where the map folds. Yeah, from where the map folds. Yeah, forever home where the map folds. There's a beat-up old barn down a red dirt track, and a busted old radio hanging by a stack of hay bales, where I'd hide away from chores, the world, and yesterday. Tuned it up to 99.3, where the DJ knew exactly what I'd need. From Garth to George, they played it all, and I grew up between them songs. That radio in the barn knew all my dreams, played my first slow dance at 17, where I kissed her hand and faked the words to every love song that I'd heard. The static buzz was pure and loud under rafter stained with time and clouds. I was just a farm boy chasing stars with a radio in the barn. Dad caught me once with a six-pack cold, said, "Boy, keep it down and don't get bold." But later that night, he brought a chair, and we both just listened in the midnight air. The hits kept rolling through the years, through heartbreak nights and whispered cheers. I found my voice, my way, my spark, right there in that dusty dark. That radio in the barn knew all my dreams, played my first slow dance at 17, where I kissed her hand and faked the words to every love song that I'd heard. The static buzz was pure and loud under rafter stained with time and clouds. I was just a farm boy chasing stars with a radio in the barn. Now the barn's near falling, roof's caved in, but I found that radio in a box last spring. I plugged it in, and wouldn't you know, it still plays Alan Jackson on the low. That radio in the barn, it's part of me, like tire swings and old pine trees. chasing stars with a radio in the barn. Yeah, I still hear it when nights get calm. That radio in the barn. Underneath the silver moon, we swayed so slow. Your hand in mine, time seemed to glow. Every step, every glance felt so right. Lost forever in that moonlit night. We talked about forever and all our dreams, whispered secrets by the old oak trees. The world was young and so were we. In that slow dance we were free. Slow dance in the moonlight, heartbeats in tune, memories like a sweet, timeless tune. Though years may pass and skies may change, that night's magic will never fade. Now I watch the stars and I see your face in every shadow, in every place. Though life took us down different ways, that slow dance still fills my days. Slow dance in the moonlight, heartbeats in tune, memories like a sweet, timeless tune. Though years may pass and skies may change, that night's magic will never fade. If I could turn back the hands of time, I'd hold you close and call you mine. Slow dance in the moonlight, heartbeats in tune, memories like a sweet, timeless tune. Though years may pass and skies may change, that night's magic will never fade. Yeah, that slow dance in the moonlight forever stays.
Dust kicks up on the old back road where we used to race with no low. The sun sinks low behind the pines, and I swear I hear those laughter lines. Grandma's porch swing creaks in the breeze. Daddy
like fading light at the end of day. I'm driving slow on the back road home, where the heart is lost but never alone. Every mile's a story told of love and dreams and growing old. Though the world's changed, I'm not alone. When I'm driving slow on the back road, yeah, driving slow, I'm finally home. Screen door creaks like it always did. The floor still moans where Daddy hid. From the long day's work and the evening news, with a black coffee and worn out boots. That old chair by the windows there, just right to catch the air, where he'd hum along to old George Jones, teach me things without a tone. And I still hear him in the quiet nights, saying, son, you'll learn when the time is right. Left this town like most boys do, with a full tank dream and a point to prove. But the miles don't teach what fathers can, like when to fight and when to stand. And I still hear him in the quiet nights, son, wrong turns make the story right. You don't have to win to be a man, just keep your word and lend a hand. Now I'm older and he ain't there, but he's still sitting in that chair by the window. Dusted, won't let it fade. Says she hears his voice on windy days, and I still feel him when the cold winds blow. In that silent strength I've come to know, he built me up with quiet care, still sitting in that wooden chair by the window all this time. Yeah, by the window in my mind. Some things leave but never really go, like the chair by past the old road, gravel worn thin, a rusted gate where the woods begin. That mailbox leans just like before, like it's waiting for letters that don't come no more. The barn's still red, but the paint's peeled back. There's carvings and names on the side of the shack. I saw mine and hers with a crooked heart, etched when love was just the easy part. And I still see the fence I used to climb, barefoot summer stretching time, Daddy's whistle calling us home. While Mama hung sheets all alone, I left too young to understand that life out there was built by hand. Right here by the fence I used to climb. The swing is gone, but the oak tree stands, with roots so deep like Daddy's hands. I sat down where I used to fall and heard the silence say it all. Yeah, I still see the fence I used to climb, where we'd race the wind and lose track of time. We talked about dreams beyond that hill, but some dreams fade and some dreams still. I chased the world, left all this behind, but part of me stayed at the fence I used to climb. You grow up fast and you move on, but old dirt roads remember songs. Now I'm back where the air smells like June and fireflies light up the moon. I stand here older, hands in line, with ghosts of who I left behind. The world moved on, but I rewind to the fence I used to climb. Yeah, I found myself at the fence I used to climb. Yeah, I found myself at the fence I used to climb.